Hi guys, Captain for today we're going to talk about the Rising of the Shield Hero episode 22, the Council. And the episode begins when Fumi and Raftali are traveling to the capital, back again, and they get a request from the Queen to talk to them. Oh, to do their class up, I forgot, to do their class up.
Exactly.
And they see that the church has been changed to the 4 cardinal heroes instead of the 3 that it was before. Basically, the church has a giant goddamn shield on it. And I'm like, yay, sweet. Hashtag I will watch Aladdin. Anyway, so they basically go in, and now Fumi's like this, like before. He was like sleeping in the. He was this focused. He was like, and Raftali was like, Nafumi-sama. He's like, okay, come on, okay. And then he goes into the temple, not the temple, the church. And we meet. Sorry, my throat again. We meet the little soldier boy and the little dog wizard girl, pretty much. The ones that have been helping Naofumi in episode 3, in one of the other episodes before. The help squad that are the children from another village from episode 3. Anyway, they basically show him to the dragon's hourglass, and Naofumi basically has the choice of his little, shield icon shows up and says, "You want to choose the class for your companions? Let them choose themselves, or you should choose it for themselves, or you." Basically, the shield is telling him, "Do you want to choose their path, or let them choose?" And Raftali and Philo are touching the damn my throat. Raftali and Philo are touching the dragon's hourglass like this, and we have a nice playing music in the background. I will say this: great music, great perfection, perfection. This anime, perfection, in my mind. This episode specifically was really good. I will say this episode, perfect, perfection. Anyway, they basically touch the glass, and now Fumi sees a lot of icons of weapon paths they could choose, and now Fumi decides to put the option, let them choose them for themselves. Because now Fumi, he has the plan of basically from day one to leave this world and come back to world, to come back to our world. Hope you enjoyed the video. Anyway, so they basically choose, and then something happens, and it glows very bright, and we cut to the castle when they are back to the castle or going into the castle. And now Fumi says, "Did you have any problems with your class up?" Or the queen says, "Did you have any problems with your class up?" And I'm a bit sick. Anyway, so basically she says, "Did you have any problems?" And he said, "No, not exactly, but we had a problem with oh, yeah, we had problem. It was with Vittoria or with Philo's little ahoge. What's it called again? Ahoge? Yeah, the little hair that sticks out of her head, pretty much.
Garlic.
The cowlick, the crown thing,
Yeah.
the crown thing that they got from Vittoria, from the Fidorial Queen. And now Fumi talks about the Fidorial Queen to the Queen, and the Queen is like, "Ooh, did you meet Vittoria?" And she becomes basically a giant version of Melty, very excited to meet the queen, except the queen of the country, Queen Melromark. Yeah, Queen Melra. Yeah, the queen.
The queen of Melbourne.
Yeah, the queen basically becomes, tell me everything, daughter, tell me everything. And she's like, yeah, she was big and giant, and she was very big, I can say. But basically, the queen likes old ancient stories about legendary things and stuff.
Yeah.
They're exactly the same as her daughter, which she likes Victoria. She likes the Victorial Queen. She likes those legends in particular. So it's basically just imagine an anime. What should we say? An anime. a guy that likes anime but likes a specific anime, so to speak, and he's very excited that something new is coming out, which is basically me when I want to watch more of these episodes, pretty much. It's the same feeling of when you want to watch something that you really like, pretty much. That's exactly the same feeling the Queen had, only with Tutorial when Melty was telling about when she rided a giant dinosaur, giant chicken sized, she was exactly the biggest the Tyrus Rex chicken or the Tyrus Rex dinosaur thing.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh my god, I cannot wait!" And Nafumi and Raftale were like, "Oh, okay." And Nafumi was like, "Oh my god." And Nafumi actually said something really funny. He said, "Exactly like mother and like daughter, like mother. They have the same interests. Pretty interesting." And I really enjoyed the Queen's reaction. She was like, "Victoria Queen?" And I was like, "Oh my god." In my mind, it was basically like, "Holy Jesus Christ, Queen. Have composure." And then she decides to, go in business mode, basically talk in business mode and basically say, "I've summoned you here now, Fumi-sama and the other heroes, to do a little council meeting and a little feast for your success," so to speak, isn't it? Yes. Sorry. A little council meeting for your success and feast, so to speak. Anyway, and I didn't tell you sooner because I knew you wouldn't accept it. Now, Fumi-sama. And now Fumi's like, "Yeah, I wouldn't have accepted it." He was like, "I wouldn't have accepted it, but anyway." And she says basically that the other heroes are summoned, and now Fumi's like, "Why?" I will say this. Basically, it's like, how should I say this? It's like the last episode. It seems that Naofumi or Moriyasu and Itsuki's brains were swapped out for nicer brains of nicer people.
If only.
If only! If only. But to be fair, Moriyasu is still. All the voice actors are great. I would say you're really great. But Moriyasu, if I was. I will say this. If I was closed, if I was locked in my room with Moriyasu for months, I would not be happy. I would not damage him, but I would say stop talking.
I don't think anybody will be happy.
No, I would just put silver tape on his mouth and just make him be silent. Anyway, we continue with the story. Sorry for me back tracking around. Damn it, my throat. And it seems my father is fixing the window.
You're a very observant lad.
Yes, thank you, lad. Thank you, assistant. Anyway, so basically, now Fumi's like, "Okay, fine, I need to do this. Fine then. Alright." And then we cut to the party, and now Fumi's like talking. Oh yeah, what was Naofumi talking about? Crap, I forgot. Can you help me, please?
They were supposed to like get along, but
Oh yeah, get along, yeah. But before Naofumi went to the party, he talked with Raftalia and Philo outside a window in the castle about what he's gonna do after the waves. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna," he doesn't imply it, but he's basically implying that he's gonna leave. And Raftalia is like, "No, she really doesn't want him to leave. Really doesn't want him to leave. Seriously." Anyway, so they go to the party, and basically now Fumi's like needs to go to the gathering, and he's like, "Sorry, I need to go." And Raftalia is like, "No, Fumi," she wanted to talk about. They were starting the conversation again with, is he gonna leave or is he, she doesn't want him to leave, like at all.
Obviously.
She's basically like this. She's basically like the best girlfriend you could ever have, and the best waifu. And she's a yandere in this episode. For those that doesn't like yanderes, I'm sorry. Anyway, so they have the feast, and Naofumi in between is talking with the heroes about the stats, and they say about their stats like, "Oh, you can just take out your inventory and your resources and stuff." And before that, they were mocking him like pricks. Yeah, duckers. They were pricks. They were like, "Oh, Naofumi, let me talk." I like when Naofumi just shut up, like Itsuki, like from talking trash to him. And he's like, "Yeah, shut up, continue." And I forgot to mention that the queen also talked about oh, I forgot to mention the bitch.
Okay.
Yes, the bitch tries to do something stupid. Anyway, so they were talking about the upgrades and stuff. So basically, Itsuki says that no, you do it by rarity, and Ren says no, you're lying. Oh, that's later, actually. And um, crap. Um, what was it? Yeah, Moriyasu talks about weapon copies and teleportation. They basically talk about a lot of important stuff. Teleportation, teleportation skill,
Yeah.
copy skill, and inventory taking out resources. What was it again? Weapon copy taking out resources, and a lot of stuff. And I like the episode where they do back and forth between the feast, between the food ball, and the
Yeah.
courtroom, between the meetings hall. They knew. Sorry, my throat. They do a nice transition. They do a nice transition cut, a very flowing one that, like, oh, this makes sense. This was perfect. I will
Mm.
say direction, storyboard direction, perfection, no questions asked, and
It's
no
perfection.
no bad CGI. Hallelujah, no bad CGI.
And
Anyway,
don't blame the CGI. It's not that bad. It's to be expected.
I wish I had the shield right now.
Shut up.
I wish. Anyway, so basically Moriyasu and Itsuki are fighting later on. Oh, shit, I forgot. Crap. I'm jumping around here. Sorry. Basically, Melty discovers that Bitch is doing something, and she sneaks around, and Bitch decides to put poison on a pie that Naofumi should have eaten.
No stupid. Cold.
You can say the other word.
Slut.
Yes.
Bitch. Bitch is slut.
That's not me, that's the assistant. Anyway, so basically Melty is like, "Sister, what are you doing?" I like her. She's like badass. I will just see her in 5 or 10 years when she's older. She's like, "Sister, what are you doing?" And she's like, "I'm sorry. What?" She's like, "What are you doing again?" I like her. Though I am really a bit sad about, Melty because now Fumi is gonna leave all of them. Maybe. I don't know.
Probably.
We will see. We will see. They're gonna do a season two. Yay! They're gonna do a season two. They've confirmed it because
Well, yeah, it's so popular.
yeah,
It's stupid not to.
they have confirmed it because they have put in a lot of hints. For example, the spear transportation skill. For example, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, they would never have put in that if they knew that there would be only one season.
Yeah.
So anyway, Itsuki and Ren are arguing about no, you're lying, and then oh crap, I'm just jumping around here. Hope you enjoyed the video anyway. Is it a good video still
It's
or?
a good video.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Just speak.
Oh,
Speak your
oh,
mind.
Melty says to the queen, slut or bitch basically poisoned the pie or something, and she's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, my daughter." And Moriyasu was like, "No, it's not about bitch. No, it's not hon höll på nästan säga my son.
Oh.
It's not bitch. It's not bitch's fault." And she's like, "It is her fault. You have the connection with her with the slave crest connection.
Yeah, he connects her
Remember,
later.
remember Moriyasu. Do you have the slave connection thing? Oh, you do. You do. Remember,
The thing is,
you will pay for every shit she does."
she would probably like make up some kind of reason why she had to poison him.
Oh, we forgot to mention that. Oh, that's gonna be later. But we forgot to mention that Melty says she confessed because the slave crest exploded like ah, ah! And she's like
She
ah.
got it rough.
You didn't know what she got rough in the last. Oh wait, you watched the last episode, yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh yeah. But I'm serious. She's gonna say no, it's the shield demon's fault. I'm like, please.
Like, how stupid can you be to fall for his schemes?
The thing is, he is so stupid because he got killed by two yanderes. Or Raftalia is a yandere. Oh my god!
No, she isn't.
She's 100% a yandere.
No, don't make stuff up, man.
I think she is.
No,
In my mind, she is.
that means she's crazy. She's not crazy.
No, she's not crazy. She's crazy in love with the main
No,
protagonist.
she's neither. She's neither.
Oh, that's what you think.
I'm certain.
No. Anyway, so they basically discuss about that and Moriyasu, blah blah blah, and they talked about the skills. Oh, what was it? Medical. Yeah, the medical skill of Ren. I forgot that shit.
Yeah.
Can you help me here? Oh, hope you enjoyed the video anyway. So the medical skill of Ren was basically like take out inventory stuff. Basically, just imagine my hand has the shield, and you take out stuff like this, and you analyze which materials you need
The
to
thing is, like,
compound.
he
He made everything by himself.
Yeah.
From 20. Wait, let me see. How many episodes? Episode 1. From episode 1, he has been making everything. And Naofumi was one of the best lines in the episode was like, shit, I have not learned anything of this. Oh, Itsuki was like, oh, you didn't learn about anything of this? Such an amateur. And I'm like,
What a moron.
moron! You're a retard!
So, like,
You're a dumbass!
he thinks he's so much better than everybody else.
Oh, the guy with the bow? The guy is sorry for the words. Anyway, I really enjoyed the voice actors. I'm sorry, I'm really enjoying the voice actors. But Itsuki, the little Robin Hood pretender good hero,
Yeah.
please get a shield up your ass. Please. I'm just saying it because he's annoying. No, but seriously, he's annoying.
Oh my god, why did you have to say that?
No, but I don't care.
You obviously don't care, but you should. Okay, never mind. Let's continue.
Never mind. But anyway, the point is that Naofumi was like, oh my god. And they're like, oh, you didn't learn about transporting skill? You didn't learn about this? Oh, Naofumi, oh. And I'm like, please beat the crap out of them. Was that better? That was better. Please beat the crap out of them. Sorry if I said that with the shield thing.
They were acting like they were so good. Like
They
so
were
much
acting
better.
that they were superior. Oh, I liked when the queen shut them up.
Yeah.
The queen shut them up saying, sorry, but I don't want to be rude, but
No, that's not.
you have lost all the other waves before this.
She said, if you don't become like.
Yeah, you can say.
Like you're gonna
if you don't
die.
if you don't become strong enough, you're
No,
gonna die.
No, if you don't like if you don't help each other, you're gonna die because Naofumi.
If you don't, if you don't help each other, you're gonna die, and that's a fact. And they're like, look at their faces. Their faces was like this. Oh my god.
Oh, how can you say that? That's so mean.
Yeah, but she's like, that's the facts.
Yeah,
that's the facts, jerks.
Yeah.
And they're like, fine. And Naofumi's like, holy shit.
Yeah, those guys are more.
Don't mess with the queen. Don't mess with the queen.
Yeah.
Queen is badass. Don't mess with the queen.
Don't mess with the queen, man.
And
Everybody
she's
say
nice.
that.
She's nice looking.
It's a cartoon. You fucking weebo.
What? At least I admit.
You admit what? That it's a cartoon?
No, I admit that she's looking. That she's, you know, she's nice looking.
Never mind.
Never mind. Never mind. But whatever. Anyway, oh shit, I forgot the fighting. Crap.
The fighting?
Okay, I will do that fast. I will do that fast. So basically, Raftalia was waiting for Naofumi to come back after the meeting, and they were talking about, you know, and then Melty went away and handed her sister, basically screwed her, basically caught her sister red-handed doing stupid shit. And Philo is just like, where's Master? He should be here and eating. And she's just eating. And then we have douchebag armor number 1.
Douchebag armor?
Knight armor douchebag from Itsuki's team. He's from Itsuki's team.
Right.
He's from the Robin Hood bow guy. Or the kid from Oxford.
Yeah.
Basically, pretty boy dumbass.
Yeah.
Sorry for I said that before with the shield thing, but
he put a shield up his butt. That's what you said. That's your word, man.
Yeah, but I'm not taking it back. I'm not taking it back.
You're not taking any risks.
No, but seriously, that guy is. He really wants a shove. He really wants a beating in the face. Good. I changed my mind. I changed the words before they came out fully.
You saved yourself there, didn't you?
Yeah. Like the shield hero, he saves himself. Anyway, so basically Raftalia is waiting and saying, oh, wait, what did she say? She said, Naofumi wouldn't leave us. Yeah, she's saying, is Naofumi thinking about leaving us? because Naofumi's saying, "Ah, now I remember." Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry for jumping around. But anyway, basically Naofumi said, "Oh, the skills, they didn't work as they were, huh? You know, the level class up, you know?
Yeah.
They didn't work as intended. But I wanted you to choose so you could live alone. No, so you could live happy."
Yeah.
He said, "So you could live happy when I'm gone, when I leave." Basically, that's what he said.
Yeah.
He has said it twice before. Twice before, if I remember.
He's thinking about what's best.
What is best for them in the end?
Yeah.
Sorry, what is best for them in the end? Anyway, Raftalia says, "Is he really gonna leave us?" And then we have douchebag armor that I will call giant douchebag with giant beard,
Okay.
with giant John Cena mustache. John Cena. With giant mustache, Hulk Hogan mustache, Hulk Hogan.
Yes, yes, yes.
With giant Hulk Hogan mustache, saying, "Oh, I don't like the smell of demi-human." What did he say? Did he say something like that?
Yeah,
What did he say?
like you should know your place, blah blah.
You should know your place, demi-human. That's what he said.
He's a human
You should.
supremacist.
Yeah, jerk. I hope you die. I hope that guy dies.
Yeah.
Or, better, gets hurt.
I-
You know, not death, gets hurt.
Okay.
Anyway, he says, "You should know your place, demi-human." And he says, "Your master is a failure. Tell him that. Tell him that. Tell your master he's a failure. My master, the great Itsuki, is the great and best." And all the other hero companions are looking at him like this. What the fuck did you say?
No.
No, but seriously, can you comment something? Comment you? You want to comment on
I
something?
don't want to comment on anything.
No, but seriously, you can comment on me if you want something, please. You are my side audience.
I'm not. I have nothing to comment.
On that guy. Are you
Yes.
serious?
Yes.
I think you're lying.
No. Screw that guy.
Yeah, that guy can. That guy can fall in a pit
Yeah.
for all I care. Anyway, so basically he's saying to her like, "Oh, tell your master, tell your unworthy master this." What did he say more? And Raftalia is like, she's like this. She's like holding her knife like this. She's like, "Calm down." She's holding her knife like, alright, don't beat the shit out of this guy, don't beat the shit out of him. And then she does it.
Yeah.
When he says the last thing, "Tell your worthless master." And then she snaps. She's like, "Oh, do you want to fight?" And she's like, "Do you really want to fight?" Wait, what did Raftalia say? Could you help me here?
I honestly don't remember exactly, but she was
Ah,
like,
crap.
yes.
She was like, her tail was puffed up. Her tail was like stabbing puffed up like a stick up, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, her tail was really angry. You know, was like, how do I do that? I cannot show it with the hands. God damn it.
Yeah. She was.
She
Mad.
was really
like,
angry. She was like,
I will-
"Oh, do you want to fight? I can fight you. Come on.
She said, "I will dispose of this trash calmly."
I will dispose this trash calmly." And the other servant girl was like, "Yeah, fine. Take it easy. Don't be angry." And she's like, "Argh!" She's super angry. I don't know how to show that anime expression, but yeah, she's angry like, "Argh!"
Yes.
And then she's like, I'm coming down. I'm coming down." And she's like, "Let me dispose of this trash. Let me expose of this trash."
Yeah.
And he's saying, "Your master is worthless." What did he say in the side? In the side when he was fighting, he was saying, "Oh, your master is worthless." He's basically saying bad shit to her all the time.
Yeah.
And to Raftalia, that is basically, you wish you wouldn't do that. Because Raftalia is like, she's madly in love with this man. "You're dead." Which I was like, yes, die, die.
Yeah. She's a bit coco.
Yeah, I'm serious. She had the knife, she had the sword right in the neck of the guy.
Yeah.
And he's like, "I'm not giving up. Itsuki is the best. Itsuki is the best hero. We don't need anyone else." And I'm like, prick, think with your brain. Or do you have a brain in your helmet?
He was. They were all
I
a
like
bit
the voice
crazy,
actor
man.
though.
They were all a bit crazy.
I will say this. I really enjoyed the voice actor that was very aggressive against Raftalia though. He was really good with the part because I was like, die, die, die. Guess how many times I said die in when I was alone watching the episode?
A million times.
20 times.
Yeah.
20 times to be exact.
Why didn't she just use her mana sword and like cut him a bit?
No. I wanted him dead.
I know, but like she could like.
Oh, that would be bad. Yeah, that would be bad. The
Yeah.
queen would not allow that. Yeah, I forgot.
Obviously,
Obviously.
but like
Oh, I like that the other companions. I like that the other heroes' companions were fighting. Two chicks that looked exactly the same fighting.
yeah,
The one with the staff and the one with the
yeah.
green
Exactly.
armor.
I wonder which parties they were from.
Oh, one was from the sword guy. One was from Itsuki, the guy with the armor.
You think?
No, he was.
No.
He was. I have read the goddamn light novel. I have read the goddamn anime.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
Shut
the
up, you weeb.
We Power Forever. No,
Oh
We
my god.
Power Forever. Anyway, basically Raftalia have him on the throat, and then she attacks the other guy that has an axe and a hoodie like mine,
Yeah.
and he is from He is from Ren's party. He's from Ren's party actually,
Maybe.
and she says, "Stop this! This is enough." And actually, I like this sequence in the episode. Both Naofumi and Raftalia said at the same time, "This is enough. Stop this shit." They were the Obi-Wan in the situation. They were with the high ground.
They're keeping calm.
Yeah, they were with the high ground in this case.
Yeah.
And they both said, "This is enough." And Nafumi's like said, "You are lost." He said, "This is enough. You're lost." Because everyone like, "Oh, what did you say?" And the other guy says, "Oh, are you the sword? What did Moriasa say? I'm the spear hero." And the other guy said, "I'm the sword hero." I'm like,
He was like, draw your sword. I'm like,
"Draw your sword.
I'm the speed hero. What
I'm the
sword?
spear." I am serious. I am serious. Now Fumi would be the daycare guy if they were babies.
Mm.
And he would be like, "Ma'am, your son, I'm sorry, but your son is not
That's
smart."
the thing. The three other
I'm
heroes.
serious. I'm serious. If they go back to their worlds, I'm serious. If they go back to their worlds, I want their parents to beat the crap out of them.
But listen, like the other three heroes, they know how to play the world as a game, but they don't know how to live in it, and that's what they lose. They know how to explode it. They know all the things, like how to copy weapons and all of that, but they don't know how to like
How
live.
to live, how to act. For example, Itsuki was like, "It's not my fault. The Pope stole my reward money from that village that was no people almost living. They were starving to death."
Yeah.
And Naofumi was like, "Yeah, you don't understand people, man. You're fucking stupid." Simple to that. Anyway,
crazy.
I loved Raftalia because Raftalia was like badass queen with the sword. She was like a, how should I say this? I will put Raftalia as waifu with the sword. She could basically cut meat to Naofumi to feed him, and he wouldn't be even not be bothered. That's what I wish. Anyway, wait, she can do that with the sword. They kill the creatures they hunt.
Yes, and then they feed it to the shield. But why does
Oh.
she have a cursed shield, but they don't have a cursed spear or a cursed?
They do, but they never know how to unlock that crap.
Yeah, because they haven't had like the hard things happen to them as Naofumi has.
Yeah, because they were like, "Silver platter, here. What do you want, little baby? What do you want?
Yeah.
What do you want? Here." I'm like, Jesus.
Like literally like that.
They're like spoiled children
Yeah.
in one aspect. The three other heroes, I mean. But anyway, I really enjoyed the voice actors. Very good performance because they made me hate them again. Anyway, I will give good points to it. I will give good points for. Fuck. I will give good points to Itsuki, to Ren and Itsuki and Moriyasu's voice actors. Really great performance. Keep it up. And Ren's voice actor. Really good job, man. I have seen you as Balkun in the Japanese version, and in the English version I saw the other one. But I saw the Japanese version first, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Really good job, man. Keep it up.
Yes.
Keep it up.
Well,
But anyway, basically they can never agree with each other, and Naofumi and Raftalia are alone in their room, and she says, "I'm sorry. I wanted to protect you and protect your honor." Basically, she's basically like the most loyalist knight you could ever find, and waifu at the same time. And I'm not regretting those words, even if it sounds weird. Anyway, basically she says to Naofumi, "I'm sorry," and he's like, "It didn't go so well for me either." But in that moment when they were alone in the room, saying to this to each other in on each other's back or besides each other's back, I was like, yeah, just get married already.
They can't because she's literally a 12-year-old girl or something.
Can Oh god.
That's even worse.
Damn it, my fucking brain. I forgot. Anyway, I am just like, they are soulmates or something. They're soulmates.
He's
Nothing
20,
to say.
she's 10. She's literally half his age.
Yeah, that's true. But wait, did you remember the demi-human thing? They grow with their levels. I forgot to. Oh, I said that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, they grow, but she's still like.
Yeah,
literally,
yeah. I know.
the
I
wolf
know.
boy
I
in-
know.
the
I
wo-
know.
The wolf boy in the village is literally her age.
I know.
So yeah,
It's so confusing.
I know, I know, I know.
But anyway, I would just like if Raftalia had the moment to kiss him, she could have just kissed him there. But never the moment, of course.
Can I set my wrist here?
What? What?
Dude,
What?
dude.
She
What?
literally says she wants to in the show itself.
Yeah.
It's not me, damn it.
If we kiss, will I be having his baby?
Shut up, you asshole! Jerk! Sorry, I shouldn't have said that, but that's my assistant saying, not me.
No, that's
Blame
you.
his ass.
That's you saying.
Blame him. No, but that's actually literally an episode, the hot spring episode.
Yeah.
And that's a prophecy. We don't know if it's that true. We don't know if that's true.
Obviously, I don't think it's true.
If it is, you
It
give
makes
me
no
20
sense.
bucks.
I
You
don't-
give me 20 bucks if it is.
If you think about the biology,
Oh wait,
the
yeah.
things that will enter her.
Yeah, shut up, we know. Don't even speak.
Yeah.
But anyway, the point is that even Naofumi in the light novel says that it would be basically a waste because she cannot fight.
Yeah.
She has a goddamn child and she cannot fight.
Yeah, exactly. And imagine having to care for a child, man. You cannot fight anything. You can't leave the child alone.
Oh god!
Mother.
Wait, Philo is basically their child technically now.
Well, it's a child that is stronger than Raftalia, so I don't think.
How? Oh wait, you forgot to mention that. Can you? Oh, I forgot to mention it. In the class up thing, when the class up was done, Philo is 10 times stronger than Raftalia.
No, it's
They're equally strong.
They're equally strong.
But they're
Philo
like-
has more health.
They're like, oh my god, they're like uber strong. They're like whoosh, uber strong.
Yeah.
Basically, Philo has like 10 million health or something, and Raftalia has a lot of health.
Man, yeah.
A lot of health.
Something like that. Something like that.
Yeah, but I said a number just because of a thinking.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You don't do.
I am
much of
not
that,
regretting. I am not regretting that Naofumi and Raftalia should be a couple. I'm not regretting that. Bite me. They will be together one day, if it works.
Yes.
If it works, please. But anyway, the episode ends with basically Naofumi and Raftalia going to her village, and basically Melty has grown up. She has become more of a responsible little girl,
Yeah.
and I am pretty much terrified of her having, getting into a situation of danger again.
Why?
She's fucking 10 and she's gonna rule the country.
Yeah. So what? She has to learn
Yeah.
valuable life lessons, and all of that.
Valuable life lessons being taught by a guy with a fucking goddamn sword and a whip.
Yeah. Basically.
No. No. That's my corner. Det är min gräns. That's my line I'm not crossing.
Well, you should cross it, man.
I will end my assistant. He's behind me. I will end him after this.
There's nobody behind you.
He is behind me.
No.
Behind the door. Anyway, basically Melty and the Queen says we see you next time.
That's not what they said.
No.
No.
No, but they basically. Can you help me here?
Oh,
please?
I thought you wanted to say to the audience, now. See you next time. We're done here.
No.
No.
No, but the Queen says like, have good with the travels and oh damn it, I forgot about Calmira. God damn it.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed the review.
Where
This
are
is
they
a bit
going?
long.
Can you tell that?
They're going to the Calmira Islands to get the boost level ups.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn it, why did I talk about other stuff? Oh, also, I forgot to mention the green chick with the green hair.
Yeah.
She gets a pie in her face, unfortunately.
Oh.
And she's in Itsuki's team, and she says, please stop, please stop. And she gets a fucking. She gets an. I think it's a lemon pie. Oh, she gets a pie, and she's so cute with her face. She's like a little cute puppy.
Hmm.
And she got even pushed by the armored asshole.
She's like, please stop, and pie right.
Yeah, pie right in her face.
Rakt i fejan, liksom.
Oh, rakt i fejan. But anyway, they go to the village of Raftalia, and Raftalia says, "Can we stop for a bit?" And they go to the village, and they say their respects to Raftalia's mother and father, and Rana-chan's new made grave
Mm.
with beautiful flowers. And they're both on the cliff edge.
Quite sad.
Both of them are in the cliff's edge.
Yeah.
And I'm like, isn't that a bit bad? What happens if a wave hits on the cliff edges? Their bodies will be lost.
There'll be like 2 more graves on the cliff edge.
Ugh. You get my point. They're, both of the graves are outside of the cliff. Like there are. How would I show this? It's like my phone. Just imagine my phone is the cliff. So it's basically like both of their graves are outside here on the cliff. Like if something breaks off here,
It's
those
gonna
graves
fall.
are falling down
Yes.
to oblivion.
Unfortunately.
But anyway, I really enjoyed that we have Kale in this episode.
Hey.
The wolf boy.
Oh right.
The wolf boy that got saved. Oh, P.S. Natalia didn't get her necklace thing. She didn't get her jewel thing. But she left it to Kale. You know, it protects him better. It gives actually double the attack and double defense protection.
Do you think he'll become like really strong and when she meets him next time he's like leveled up?
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
What if he becomes her love interest?
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Why? The shatter your fragile ego.
I will shatter something else. Anyway, don't mind about it. And I'm continuing with my Star Wars fanfiction story. Hashtag watch that.
Yes. Uh, so let's end it here.
Yeah,
then,
we're
and
gonna end it. But oh, we forgot to mention we have two new characters. We have a guy with red hair and a chick with blue hair that looked like a lot of hero.
and a chick with green
And
hair and
what was the? I think I got his name.
you didn't see the scene in the shop when he
Oh
started
shit!
talking.
I forgot that.
That's like the funniest scene.
Yeah, that's the best scene. Should I forgot it? I will do it faster. So basically, now Fumi goes back to the town and gets into the shop and it's like, "Hi, shopkeeper. I want you just check one of your shields, please." And he's like, "Yeah, fine, lad. What are you gonna? Are you gonna buy it?" He's like, "Nope. I'm just gonna test this weapon copy that I learned after the night." And he's like, "Okay, I will give one good thing." He said to the other heroes. He said, "Okay, the other heroes didn't lie about everything."
Yeah.
He's basically like, "Oh,
Because
the system actually worked because now Fumi worked on the hard badass system.
yeah.
Do everything yourself like a badass. You know what was it that again?
Instead of he did everything for hand instead of
Yeah,
like doing that.
yeah, and Ren was like, yeah, it was Itsuki and Ren. You know, I hate from now on. I hate more Itsuki.
Who's that? That's the guy with
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, he was saying, "Oh, you didn't know this. Oh, you didn't know that. Oh, you didn't know this. You
No.
didn't know how to." What was that technique that Moriyasu mentioned? Teleportation spear.
Yeah.
Teleportation skill. That's gonna be very important later. Remember that teleportation skill. Teleportation skill. Anyway, so now Fumi tries to learn the skill that Ren said, which is basically the skill of, or no, it was the Moriyasu skill, weapon copy, and it actually activated. It said, "Weapon copy system unlocked."
Yeah.
Yay! So their other skills actually are true. Some stuff of what they said in a half an hour when they were fighting like idiots, like stupid small children, actually were true. Yay!
But that's the thing, like
They can tell the truth, but they are not honest about it.
yeah.
They should be. You know, I will give points for Ren because Ren is the most honest one. He was the one that trusted. Itsuki was trusting, but Moriyasu was like, "Die, demon! Die, shield demon!"
Hmm.
And then he says, 5 or 6 later in episode 19, as you remember, he
Yeah.
says, "Can we be friends now, Fumi? Can we be allies?" And he's like, "10 minutes ago, you tried to kill me!"
Hmm.
I will say this Moriyasu, go in therapy. For the love of God! And never stay around chicks. I think your mother should handle that.
What?
I think his mother should handle that when he
Okay.
comes back.
That makes sense.
They didn't actually mention in the anime that they died in the light novel or manga.
Yeah, but they do that.
But they didn't. I think they are ambiguous in this.
Yeah.
I hope that the other characters, the spear and bow and sword, are alive. Because that would be an interesting thing.
We can only hope.
Yeah. But I will say this. I wouldn't want to be killed by yanderes.
Why not?
They stabbed him twice.
Yeah, so what?
That's not funny.
Have you played the game Yandere Simulator?
That's why I don't want to play that game.
No.
But I think I should play it maybe sometimes. But I don't want to play it right now.
It's made for weeps by weeps.
Okay, that's funny. So,
Oh, yeah.
anyway, so they basically go to the boat, and Raftalia talks that she basically said when she went away from the graves, she said, father and mother, father, mother, father, and Rafana, I've said goodbye to them. You know, she said their goodbyes and that they're leaving.
Yeah.
Like when you say goodbye to family members and you go and like go out on an adventure or go out on a business meeting. I'm trying to relate something, whatever. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Anyway, I really enjoy one of the songs in the episode. It was in Swedish. In Swedish.
Yes,
I heard it twice.
It's the second time.
It's the second time in Swedish. I will say this: the person that makes those sad moment songs for the memory of Raftana, great job. 200 points. 200 points. 200 points. And I'm sweating.
Stop sweating now.
Damn you.
Are
Anyway,
you
so they
done?
basically go to the boat, and I forgot to mention that basically now Fumi, Raftalia says, "Will you leave us?" And she's like, "Will you leave us?" And he's like, "No, I will not leave you. I will not leave you because the Three Stooges are here."
Yeah.
Basically, he assured them that he will not leave them.
He will leave them.
Shut up, Björn.
Right.
Let me talk first. And
Okay.
thank you, co-pilot. Anyway, he will leave them, but he said in his mind, he said, "I will leave them when they find their true happiness, when I've made so they can live and prosper." Basically, when everything is fixed.
Yeah.
When everything is 100% fixed, the waves are gone, her village, when everything is fixed, whatever.
Yeah.
When they find happiness.
Exactly.
Is that what he said? Yeah.
Yeah.
And Raftalia and Philo was like, "Master, you were thinking about something." And he's like, "No, I wasn't." And she's like, "No, you were." And Raftalia was like, "Stop bothering him." And she says, "You bother him all the time." And she's like, "No, I'm not bothering him." He's like, I'm thinking in my head, if I was Nafumi, "Stop bothering me, girl, stop bothering me, or I will throw you overboard when we come to the ship."
Yeah.
That's what I think. Anyway, I like their little playfulness. What was Raftalia saying there? She was like, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Basically, Raftalia said, "I'm not bothering him. He's gonna be with me." And she's like, "No, she's gonna be with me."
Yes.
Both of them are fighting for the same man.
Yeah. And I hate that, but hey,
What?
whatever. It's like polygamy.
No, but seriously, the Rising of the Shield Hero gave me an idea for my story.
Yeah, you're sex crazed.
Shut up, shut up. That's not. You should never speak about that again. I will end you.
And the audience will see when you publish it
You son of a gun!
what it's actually about.
No, I will remove that part. I will remove. No, I will remove this little line from this video.
The Jedi Temple orgies and.
You asshole! No! Stop! Asshole, stop. We end the episode here. Bye.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
Anyway, we meet the girl. We meet the girl with the blue hair and the boy with the red hair that calls our main protagonist. He should call him Kid.
Yeah.
Not Laddie. Kid.
Yeah, whatever. Kid is just a baby goat, man.
He says the difference of saying is the importance of the character.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we meet the two other characters, and the person on the ship says, "Because the other heroes decided to take the other spaces before." And Nafumi says, "Yeah, because of the conference meeting going bad."
Yeah.
And he's saying, "Because of the conference meeting, god damn it."
He should have taken the time when he arrived to both to speak with other heroes.
Yeah, but he's like, "I don't give a shit. As long as I can avoid them."
Yeah.
I will say this. Nafumi, I still love you. I love him as a character. As a character. And what he represents. Alright? I'm gonna end my co-pilot here.
I don't
But
think-
anyway, the thing is, I really like that they went back to Naofumi. That is like, I don't give a shit about you. You're a lost cause. Bye bye, jerks.
Hmm.
And he's like, oh, of course, Moriyasu. Of course, Ren and Itsuki took the places of the boats. Ah, whatever. We can share a room, no problem. But Raftalia said, they never change, do they?
Yeah.
But did she say that?
Yeah, if you know what I mean.
No, but did they? What did she say, really? Did she say
Don't
that?
mind, yeah, don't mind.
Yeah, she
But
said
wait,
basically they don't.
How the heck are they like 5 people
You
supposed to share one bed? Like, let's not get into the specifics here, right?
yeah, that. Oh! Jerk.
Whatever, man. Okay, so
Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye bye. But anyway, Raftalia says it never will change.
Yeah.
Don't bother about it now for me. Just be careful. You know, don't bother about it now for me.
yeah, they're pieces of shit.
Yeah. You're a piece of shit.
So
And bitch is a piece of shit. Though the voice actor is great. All of them are great.